Hello again, YouTubers. Autumn with SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel for what was supposed to be the last video of 2021 here on the channel, but is now the first video of 2022. It is our overall review of SpongeBob for the year 2021. This is a tradition that we have here on the channel. You know, every end of the year, I will do a video on the last day of the year, or well, now on the first day of the year, talking about the previous year's SpongeBob happenings, you know, episodes, games, merchandise, and so on. So I will be touching on the main things that happened in the realm of SpongeBob in the year 2021, starting off with episodes. So I'm gonna go from the main series and onward to the spin-offs, and then we're going to move on to other things about SpongeBob. So of course 2021 was a really big year because it didn't just introduce like one spin-off, it introduced two new SpongeBob spin-offs, which we will be getting to shortly. So let's start off with the SpongeBob main series. We had new episode premieres from season 12 and season 13. Disclaimer, season 12 episodes were, you know, kind of released early via the season 12 DVD, but nonetheless, we will be talking about them. So we had 259B, My Two Crabses on January 18th, 260A and 260B. Okay, actually, they were aired on different dates. So 260A, Knock Knock Who's There, premiered April 23rd. 260B, Pet Heart Squid, premiered July 9th. 261A, Lighthouse Louie, premiered January 18th. 264A, Plankton's Intern, premiered April 30th. 265A, Bubble Bass's Tab, premiered April 9th, along with Cookie Cooks, 265B. And then for season 13, we had 269A and 269B, Under the Small Top and Squidward's Sick Days, premiering April 16th. 270B, Pat the Dog, July 9th. 271 A and B, Something Narwhal This Way Comes, as well as Chums on November 19, and 272 SpongeBob's Road to Christmas, the SpongeBob Christmas Special on December 10th. So counting the episodes here, in terms of full episodes, we did have 2 from season 12 along with 3 segments, or if you want to count the number of individual new titles that premiered, we have 7 from season 12 and 6 from season 13. As for season 13 full episodes, again, that's like 3 full episodes plus 1 segment, but again, in terms of individual titles, there were 6 of them. In terms of unaired episodes, at the point I'm making this video, we still have 4 segments. 261B, Hiccup Plague, 263B, Quarantine Crab. These 2 probably won't be airing in the United States anytime soon, for obvious reasons. 264B, I believe, is airing in January, but could be subject to change, Patrick's Tantrum. And then 270A, Goofy Scoopers. That one is from season 13. So a couple of new segments that we haven't seen aired yet from the main series, which we should be seeing in 2022. Now moving on to the first spin-off, Kamp Koral. So this is a 3D or CGI animated spin-off, which is really cool and was kind of exclusive to Paramount Plus, but then slowly began airing on the main Nickelodeon channel, right? So we had 13 full episodes, or 24 episode titles. I'm just gonna name these out: The Jellyfish Kid, Sugar Squeeze, Tag Urit, Quest for Tire, Cabin of Curiosities, In Search of Camp Nudist, Kitchen Sponge, The Treasure of Kamp Koral, Camper Gary, Midnight Snack Attack, and Hot Pearl Tato. So these were part of the first wave on March 4th, 2021. The original OG premiere of Kamp Koral on Paramount Plus. And then on July 22nd, we got a whole bunch more episodes. So we got What About Me, Hard Time Out, Pat's a Little Sinker, Camp SpongeBob, Squizzery, Game Night, My Fair Nobby, Gimme a News Break, Wise Kraken, Squatch Swap, The Ho Ho Horror, Outhouse Outrage, and lastly, Are You Afraid of the Dork? So these are all episodes that will be released on DVD. And also, I mean, who knows when we're going to get more Kamp Koral episodes. I'm really excited, honestly, for more Kamp Koral content. But yeah, those were the stats earlier that I mentioned, 13 full episodes. And in terms of episode titles, we had 24. So that's adding to our total so far. And then moving on to the second spin-off, which premiered on Nickelodeon itself on July 9th, 2021. This spin-off is The Patrick Star Show, of course. And we had a whole bunch of episodes for it as well, which I'm gonna name. Again, Late for Breakfast, Bummer Jobs, Stair Wars, Enemies a la Mode, Lost in Couch, Patathon, The Yard Sale, Squidina's Little Helper, I Smell a Pat, Gas Station Vacation, Bunny the Barbarian, The Haunting of Star House, Terror at 20,000 Leagues, Just in Time for Christmas, and actually that's the last one. So yeah, those were the episodes that have premiered in the US, and there are 2 more outstanding ones or unaired ones as of the making of this video. That would be 7B, Who's a Big Boy, as well as 10B, Clubnodian Heritage Festival. So yeah, very cool that we already know 2 of these episodes. I believe these should be airing in first half of 2022, because it'd be kind of weird if they just held that off for like as long as possible. I don't think they really want to do that. But who knows, Nickelodeon? I mean, they did hold off a lot of season 12 episodes originally. So in terms of full episodes, we had 7 full episodes, as well as 2 separate segments, or if you're counting episode titles alone, that's 14. And so, adding up all the new titles we had in 2021 that aired on Nickelodeon USA or Paramount Plus specifically, because of the nature of Kamp Koral, we had a total of 51 new titles that premiered in 2021. So if you divide it, it's pretty much almost like one title for every single week of the year, almost, which is pretty cool. I mean, I believe this is one of the things that is pretty consistent over the years. So now that we have spin-offs, the amount of SpongeBob titles that come up is much lower than what we had before. So very interesting thing to note. And of course, I do want to point out one thing. One thing that I feel is kind of slept on is the Pineapple Playhouse shorts that recreate some older episodes with puppets. I really enjoyed these, and these have been airing throughout 2021. So they had one for Dying for Pie, Wet Painters, Can You Spare a Dime, the camping episode, Sandy, SpongeBob, and the Worm, Arg, as well as Just One Bite up till now. So I really love this series. Hopefully they do continue doing these. I prefer this over like the podcasts and all that kind of stuff. I feel like those things are just kind of meaningless. But this series of shorts I really enjoyed. And comment box below, did you guys enjoy the puppet show thingies as well? So now let's move on to general merchandise. We are here on Amazon.com, of course, a very good resource if you're looking for merchandise. And of course, you can see a whole bunch of stuff here. The main ones, of course, were the 12th season DVD box set, as well as SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run coming to Blu-ray, DVD, and in that 3-movie collection thingy. We also had a whole bunch of Bikini Bottom boxes. Of course, this is a quarterly, 4 times a year kind of subscription box that you get stuff in the box. I pay $39.99. So far, I actually haven't ordered one, but I'm really tempted to get one in 2022. So stay tuned. Maybe we will have a mail day and review for that soon. Also, on the SpongeBob SquarePants shop, they've been doling out new items basically based on Kamp Koral. Like, look at this backpack. It's so cool, but it's like $57. Very expensive. So if you guys are looking for really nice looking SpongeBob merch, I think the SpongeBob shop is probably your best destination. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I really like a lot of these designs here, the Kamp Koral ones especially. So yeah, and those are the merch. Now moving on to games and apps, or apps and games. Unfortunately, we saw the closure of the beloved SpongeBob Moves In. I know this is my own Moves In guide site that I haven't updated for the longest time. But yeah, so regarding SpongeBob Moves In, if you actually still have the app, download it. You can kind of play it, but it does crash quite often. But, it still works to a certain extent, so that's great. Unfortunately, if you do not have it on your account, basically downloaded before or purchased before, there's pretty much no way you can play it anymore. And not really in its place, but randomly, there was a new app, SpongeBob's Idle Adventures. Many of you probably who watch this channel are familiar with this. We've done a lot of videos for it, SpongeBob's Idle Adventures, so I'm not going to have to talk too much about that. But also, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl came out this year. It's a console game, so, it's a brawl, a fighting brawl style video game with SpongeBob characters, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. I'm still waiting for DLC for more SpongeBob characters because honestly, I don't really care too much about the rest of them except Danny Phantom. I really like the music for the Ghost Zone, just saying. So that was that. And of course, moving on into 2022, we have the Kamp Koral Season 1 Volume 1 DVD coming in March, as well as a couple more SpongeBob and Kamp Koral books, which some of which did come out in 2021 as well. Just not gonna refer to them because they're not really significant. And then we have this, Nickelodeon Extreme Tennis. So this was put up on the, well, Apple App Store for Apple Arcade. It's still not available, but I assume they will make it available very soon in 2022. So that's something to look forward to if you guys like tennis. And then, of course, we have to end on a huge note. SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake video game. So I'm really excited for this. I'm pretty sure many of you are as well. No release date has been announced as of January 1st, 2022, but definitely we will be seeing its launch in 2022 because it would be kind of strange if we didn't. But yeah. Really excited for Cosmic Shake. You know we're going to be covering that, all the news about that, so make sure to stay tuned, guys. And, every, new SpongeBob stuff, we're going to be talking about it all year long in our SpongeBob news videos, in our Sponge Talk videos, in our episode review videos, and so on. So, for all of those folks who've been watching over the past year, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Happy New Year for 2022. And moving forward, we will do our best to continue the content. I do want to end off on this page, Nickelodeon Universe Mall of America. The last time I visited Nickelodeon Universe was in 2019, and I've done so in 2013 as well as 2016. So 3 years have passed. I did say in my Nickelodeon Universe tour video back in 2019 that I wanted to go back to Nickelodeon Universe, and as long as conditions allow it, I will do my best to return to Bloomington, Minnesota to visit Nickelodeon Universe for the 4th time and hopefully ride the rock bottom plunge. I'm not sure I'm really going to do it, but I just want to do it. Just because, I've been waiting to travel for more than 2 years now, so my first stop, yes, will be the United States. And also, the American Dream Mall has a Nickelodeon Universe as well, so that is in, well, I think New Jersey. Yeah, so it is in New Jersey, and this is just your shop page, but yeah, there's a Nickelodeon Universe in the American Dream Mall in New Jersey as well, so I hope to visit that. That was supposed to open it back in 2019, but they kept delaying the opening till like late 2020 or something, so I didn't get to go, but I definitely want to visit that as well in 2022. So what are you guys hoping for in the realm of SpongeBob in 2022? Comment box below. Thank you guys for watching this overall review. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep it right here on SpongeBob 101. So that's all for this one. See you guys next video, guys. Bye.